We propose that the bridging work of our time may be bridging play to build bridges to peace, prosperity, and planet by playing with compassion. Welcome to the Compassion Games, Survival of the Kindest. Compassion Games International promotes and strengthens new narratives of citizen power through the lens and experience of compassion. Compassion is an antidote to the fear, division, disconnection, and social isolation of our time. Scientific research abounds in revealing the intrinsic value of compassion in supporting civil society as well as individual people to flourish. As a profound source of empowerment within each of us, doing compassionate acts as part of a community challenge inspires us to connect authentically with one another, rejuvenating our spirits as we actively live into a positive vision of our world together. Players and teams reflect upon the outcomes and impacts of their participation and post on a report map the number of volunteers, people served, volunteer hours, and monies raised. We see compassion as the power source for a positive social narrative, and that compassionate acts transcend boundaries that divide people and institutions. With your help, we can take this to scale to extend and enhance community-level change by increasing the number of participating communities and increasing the quality of life for the players and partners within each of these communities. In 5 annual Compassion Games, competition becomes co-opetition as teams and individuals challenge one another to strive together to make our planet a better place to live through community service, acts of kindness, and raising monies for local and global causes. Each of the 5 annual games are organized around a theme: global unity, youth in schools, social equity, interfaith cooperation, and earth stewardship. The games amplify what's already working in our communities and inspires increased engagement, leading to new activities that bring compassion to life and improve our well-being. In the past 5 years, almost 500,000 agents of compassion have directly served over 5 million people in over 40 countries and donated over $80 million to local and global causes. For there to be peace amongst us, we'll have to coexist in a way that deeply respects our differences and honors our unique histories, cultures, backgrounds, and nationalities. Many who participate in the games are motivated to make peace, tolerance, and cooperation a reality. For example, Play for Peace plays in the Compassion Games using cooperative play to teach peace building to youth in conflict zones. The Compassion Games provides Play for Peace with a way to play that activates the will to make peace. There are Play for Peace clubs in more than 20 countries. In the upcoming Earth Week, Play for Peace will have 30 teams participating. One team is a team from Greece that is made up of refugees from many war-torn countries. For the first time ever, the majority of the world's population lives in cities. By the middle of the 21st century, the urban population will almost double. Business is a key driver in creating prosperity. Socially responsible business is compassion in action. Compassion is the power source of social innovation and sustained sustainability. In 2010, we started the International Campaign for Compassionate Cities. There are now over 400 cities around the world that have started Compassionate City campaigns. On November 11th, 2011, Mayor Greg Fisher and the city of Louisville, Kentucky, affirmed the Charter for Compassion and initiated a 10-year campaign. In 2012, Mayor Greg Fisher issued a Compassion Challenge, claiming that Louisville was the most compassionate city in the world and would be so until proven otherwise. This birthed the Compassion Games, Survival of the Kindest.
I'm Greg Fisher, Mayor of Louisville, which has been named an International Model City of Compassion 4 years in a row. Think your city can beat that? Then sign up for the Global Unity Games tomorrow together, and let's see who has the edge on kindness.
In 2013, at the U.S. Conference of Mayors, The resolution to treat compassion as effective public policy was unanimously passed. The Dalai Lama has come out in support of the Compassionate Cities movement. And in 2016, the Silicon Valley Interreligious Council put out the call to play to have all the cities in Santa Clara County affirm the Charter for Compassion and participate in the Compassion Games, becoming the first compassionate county. In 2017, the newly formed International Center for Compassionate Cities is partnering with the Compassion Games to start a Compassionate Cities League. These cross-sector teams and their more advanced form of play will include a composite index to measure and show how cities distribute socioeconomic benefits and share the prosperity. A decarbonized world is by now irreversible, irrefutable, and we're going to do it because frankly we don't have any other option, says Cristiana Figueras, the Executive Director of the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. Given the growing population on the planet, we need development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. The indigenous peoples have historically been the stewards and reservoir of the holistic knowledge that's necessary to care for our world and our future generations. Compassion Team Decarbonize will build upon last year's result and synthesize 100,000 youth's recommendations for impacting climate change and focusing on the effect it's having on indigenous populations. The Compassion Games platform is supporting this global mobilization of youth, indigenous leadership, and their intergenerational allies to come together to protect and restore Mother Earth. We are building an open, participatory, peer-driven, collaborative platform that communities, organizations, businesses, governments, and individuals use to catalyze volunteering and service. It is being enthusiastically used to bridge peace, prosperity, and the planet. With your help, we can bring this to scale. Let's play together so everyone wins. Game on.